Hi, this is a intro to exploring and finding out inner artists. I wanted to make a heading page actually to have for our promo for this for Facebook, but so far my intention is to create a page for us, so an image to rally around, if you like. So I've got my intention there is for this part here, and then I've done the line, so I've done some lines on there, and then I just worked with two colours using watercolour and created a bit of background, just the starting really, just to give something underneath. And then I've put some little shapes that just seem to be calling, which was these little tiny rounds, golden rounds there. And then I've placed some text around the outside. So this is using the 6 principles, if you like, of the SoulPages method that was brought into being by Rakefet Hadar in Israel. So yeah, I'll just carry on now. The next thing we're going to be looking at is looking at images. We're going to be finding some images and working with colour, and at the very end we're going to we have this wonderful thing that suddenly there's some magical coincidences come about, you know, some synchronicities on the page. Sometimes they don't come out all at the same time, they come out a bit later, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little bit of a run through, and this is quite a quick experience. This isn't when we do the live sessions, in-person sessions, it can be a little bit slower, and that's fine too. They can take as much time as we like depending on where we are. I know the sessions that we'll be doing at Mount St. Joseph's are about 4 hours, but online, if we do this the SoulPages method and finding an artist, it can be a lot shorter, so because you've got all your supplies there. So anyway, this is a little promo for the in-person sessions that are coming up in February at Mount St. Joseph's in Whanganui, New Zealand. Cool. So here we are. I've just carried on a little bit using some Posca markers, and also just to create a little bit of an image of a bit of a stream, and then there's a nest with some eggs and some little chicks and what have you, and then there's these very, very curious sort of hanging shapes like shells, you know, which are kind of stunningly beautiful. So that's sort of a bit of a mystery what they are. And I found a little bit of some writing on the back of one of the pages, and it said ambience and light, so restful. So I'm actually going to write that in. So this is, as I said, just a bit of a reflection around the in-person courses coming up, and so like we can take from that, it's about finding your inner artist, but you can just see how simple this was and just really get some meaning and some direction. And I have to admit, this is obviously going to be something very important, that we're, you know, to have the whole session's inspired by nature, because really nature's the most wonderfulest of creators and artists. So that just makes sense for that to be maybe the focus. And where the in-person course is happening this time round is at Mount St. Joseph's, which is a stunningly beautiful retreat centre here in Whanganui. So very lucky to be able to be there. So yeah, I hope this has inspired you, and to see what, you know, what's on offer here. And you know, there isn't any right or wrong. It's all pretty simple, but it's also got some sort of deep meaning, and there's lots of other good things. And along the way we'll be learning lots of tools and techniques, simple things to help find your inner artist. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this session, and we will see you another time. Bye.